Gombo is not misunderstood because of flavor. It is misunderstood because of texture. Its defining feature is not taste, color, or aroma, but feel. Gombo forces people to confront how texture influences comfort. Botanically, Gombo is abelmoschus esculentus, a flowering plant in the Malvaceae family. This family also includes hibiscus, cotton, and cacao. The edible part of Gombo is the immature seed pod, harvested before fibers harden. Timing defines everything. Gombo originated in Africa, most likely in the region encompassing Ethiopia and Sudan. It was domesticated thousands of years ago and spread through trade routes into the Middle East, India, and later the Americas. Its journey followed forced migration. Through the transatlantic slave trade, Gombo arrived in the Americas. Enslaved Africans carried agricultural knowledge with them. Gombo became embedded in Southern American cuisine, especially in dishes like gumbo. The name itself reflects this history. The word, gombo, comes from West African languages. The dish gumbo is named after the vegetable. This is rare. Few vegetables name entire culinary traditions. This signals importance. Structurally, gombo pods are tapered and ridged. Inside, they contain immature seeds suspended in a gelatinous matrix. This gel is mucilage, a polysaccharide substance that thickens liquids when heated. This is not accidental. Mucilage is the defining chemical feature of gombo. When cut and cooked, gombo releases soluble fibers that increase viscosity. This property thickens soups and stews naturally, without flour or starch. This made gombo valuable. In hot climates, where flour spoiled quickly, gombo provided a reliable thickener. It stabilized dishes and added body. Sliminess became function. Chemically, gombo mucilage consists of complex carbohydrates that absorb water. These fibers slow digestion and influence blood sugar response. Texture equals physiology. Nutritionally, gombo is low in calories and high in fiber. It provides vitamin C, vitamin K, folate, magnesium, and potassium. It also contains antioxidants, including flavonoids and polyphenols. Its seeds provide protein and oil. Gombo seeds have been roasted as coffee substitutes in times of scarcity. This reflects the plant's versatility. Nothing was wasted. Culturally, gombo divides people. Some reject it immediately, others defend it passionately. This split follows exposure. Cultures that grew up with gombo understand its behavior. It must be handled correctly. Culinary technique determines outcome. High heat and minimal stirring reduce slime. Acid, such as tomatoes or vinegar, modifies mucilage. Long simmering disperses thickness evenly. Knowledge turns resistance into appreciation. In African cuisines, gombo is cooked deliberately slimy. The texture is valued. In Middle Eastern cooking, it is often stewed with tomatoes. In Indian cooking, it is fried dry to eliminate mucilage. Same plant, different philosophies. From a sensory perspective, gombo's flavor is mild, grassy, and slightly sweet. It rarely dominates taste. Its role is structural. It builds mouthfeel. Agriculturally, gombo thrives in heat. It is drought-tolerant and productive. This made it ideal for tropical and subtropical regions. Its resilience ensured survival. Historically, gombo symbolized continuity. Enslaved populations used it to recreate familiar foods under extreme conditions. It became a culinary anchor. Food became memory. In modern cuisine, gombo is often framed as a challenge ingredient. Chefs experiment with dehydration, grilling, pickling, and fermentation to control texture. Innovation continues. From a scientific standpoint, gombo mucilage is studied for potential health applications, including cholesterol management and gut health. Traditional knowledge anticipated this. In contemporary diets, gombo is sometimes marketed as a health food. This misses the point. Gombo was never trendy. It was necessary. It worked when others failed. Gombo also highlights cultural bias. Slimy textures are rejected in some cuisines and celebrated in others. This reveals how taste is learned, not universal. Gombo exposes preference as conditioning. In the end, gombo survives because it solves multiple problems at once. It feeds, thickens, survives heat, and carries history. It is not trying to be liked. It is trying to function. And because it functions so well, entire cuisines formed around it. Gombo does not ask for approval. It asks for understanding. Those who learn how to use it rarely let it go.